Looks like we actually got our first casualty. I'm showing y'all the Owari Satsuma. We had a 6-degree night last night. I protected it. I put C7 lights under it and some covers to keep that warmth in. I think I put one frost blanket that you see right there. That's the green blanket. And then one big cover that you'd wear like if you're going to sleep. Big comforter over it. And when I actually moved the covers off of it this morning, it was actually pretty warm under there. So if you can see, you see a whole bunch of damage right there, right? A whole bunch of curled leaves, dying leaves, die back everywhere. This thing is gonna die back pretty hard. I don't think it's actually dead though. We'll have to check back in a couple weeks, but I mean, it's a ton of dieback. And I actually think a lot of it is due to the heat under there. I think the lights fried a lot of stuff. Uh, and it actually wasn't the cold that is gonna take out most of this tree. I think it's probably a combination between the both. But I think overall, it's gonna stay alive. It's just a lot of the lights were actually touching the leaves there, which probably wasn't a great idea. But the thing is, it didn't happen to the Miho Satsuma. It had C9 lights under that one, and I didn't see the same type of dieback. It's just this Owari Satsuma that's looking pretty bad. You can see, if you look close, you can see some good leaves in there. Like all the leaves don't look like that. It's just like 80% of the leaves are looking toasty like that. So I think overall, we're gonna be fine. Most of the leaves that actually did well are leaves outside that's weren't as close to the lights, and that what makes me think even more that some of the heat was too much under there. Either way, I think even with the heat, if the heat was the one that burned all those leaves, I think it's gonna be fine. The overall tree is just gonna defoliate. Um, I think if the cold was the one that defoliated, we have a chance of the whole tree dying. But I'm not a scientist. I don't know. I just think it's gonna survive, and I'll definitely do a follow up video in probably a couple weeks to see how this thing is looking. But everything else so far is looking good, looking like it survived the 6-degree weather. It's just this Owari Satsuma. Either it was the 6 degrees or it was putting them lights on too close to the leaves.